Interpersonal communication model. We often take the interpersonal communication process for granted, rarely thinking about its building blocks and how they influence the quality of our communication. However, we have to become aware of all these basic elements so we can improve our communication skills and work effectively with other people. Okay. As an example here, the sender of a message on the left-hand side of the picture, the sender always has an idea. That's the first step in the interpersonal communication model. Sender has an idea. Sender, in this case, it is an idea. He or she sees 4 logs and says or thinks 4. Then sender encodes and sends the message through a channel and a medium, which we'll talk about in a second. The receiver has to decode and receive and decode the message. However, the receiver in the meantime saw maybe the logs and thought to themselves, 3. So the receiver responds and provides feedback, encodes and sends the message back to his channel and medium. Then the sender receives and decodes that message. And what happens? We had a loop here. The goal of the communication is that the sender of the message and receiver of the message have a shared meaning, where both can say and understand what the other person said. Both are clear. So the sender says now, I see both 3 and 4. The receiver says, I see both 4 and 3 now. We have shared meaning. And the meaning refers to the thoughts and feelings that the people intend to communicate to another. Okay? Shared meaning occurs when both the speaker and receiver have a mutual understanding. Both talk about the same thing. It's clear now. There's no misinterpretation now, no miscommunication. It's clear, there's shared meaning. Because even when you intend to say something or read something that you write, it doesn't mean that you've reached them. You have to make sure there's shared meaning. And you can do that to different medium and channel. Let's talk about the medium here. There's 4 media as nonverbal, verbal, written, and visual. As an example, let's say there's a fire in your department at work. What are you going to do? Which medium are you going to choose? Nonverbal? You're not going to say anything. You're just going to act it out with your hands that there's a fire. You're going to send a visual, send maybe a drawing of the fire. You're going to write a message, an email, and write, dear sir, dear madam, there's a fire in the IT department. Please come help immediately. Help. And talking about channels, this is a medium, nonverbal, visual, written, and verbal. Then you can choose a specific channel inside those. For example, an email is a channel for a written communication. Pigeon mail is another channel, another form of written communication. Just a different channel. It could be an email, mail, pigeon, Teams message, Slack message, Discord message, you name it. These are channels inside that medium. Or verbal, which is the best case scenario here because it's immediate need for help. You call the department, fire department, or whoever and say, fire, help, there's fire. Okay. And the communication process, there's 4 main noises, barriers we're going to talk about in the next video. Stay tuned.